Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you a workflow connecting Hubspot to CompanyCam using Zapier. This workflow will be built using two zaps or two automations. And what happens is when there is a new deal like this Adam Peterson deal that is created and it is under the appointment scheduled stage, then a new project is going to be created in CompanyCam. Once that project is created in CompanyCam, a link will automatically be created as a note over here in CompanyCam project. And you'll be able to click on that link and it will bring you to the CompanyCam project. So you'll be able to see your photos in context from your CRM. Let's get started here with the first zap. And when there's a new appointment scheduled in HubSpot, create a new project in CompanyCam. So we set it up that when there's an updated deal stage in HubSpot to that appointment scheduled, you'll get a new CompanyCam project. The first thing that you'll do is choose HubSpot, go in here and search for HubSpot, select HubSpot. Then choose updated deal stage. There's an updated deal deprecated as well. I don't know if you'll see that or not as you're making it, but you'll want to select the updated deal stage for the most recent version of this trigger. We'll hit continue. I'll choose the account, then you'll set up the trigger, and we'll use the sales pipeline. That's a default one. You can choose whatever pipeline you're wanting to use this for. And then the deal stage, this is where we set that, is appointment scheduled. You can set that to whatever fits for your workflow. Then you'll click continue, and then it will have you test. And after the test is passed, it'll say that we've found a deal. This is the current data from that example deal. So this deal name was Miller that it's pulling in. And then we can work with this data to create the zap moving forward. And you'll click continue. The next step is that you'll add this, click this plus button right here, and that will bring in a new action like this. And you'll go in, search for CompanyCam, choose add project, continue, sign into your account. And from here, this is where we pull in the information from the trigger. So if you click in the field, you can see all of the options that you've got here of data to pull in that is associated with that trigger. For this purpose, I've chosen the deal name and then the deal ID. And I've put it at the end for a reason, and we'll see how that works in the second zap. But it will give us a way to send information to this exact deal in the next zap. So you've got all that set up for street address, city, state, and postal code, or any other fields that are in here. With HubSpot deals, I did have to set a custom field for the street address, city, state, and postal code. So you can do whatever makes sense in your case. I think if you have a lead or a contact, these will be available with the HubSpot data, but you may need to adjust your custom fields as needed. So then we move to test action, and you'll be prompted to test and review, and then if it goes through, you'll see that this is sent to CompanyCam, and you'll get that coming through and showing as a test in CompanyCam itself. So the way to test this is to go in here and create a new deal. So I'm just going to hop over and we can create a deal. I'm going to say demo. We'll just call it the demo deal. I won't take the time to put in an address here, but I could do that. And we will create that. It may, since this isn't an instant trigger, it may take a little bit for it to push over to CompanyCam, but then you'd go over, refresh, and see if it's pushed over. While we're waiting for that, oh, there, it did push right over. While we're waiting for that, we will go look at this second Zap. When a new project is created, create a new CompanyCam project link in the HubSpot deal. Same steps as before with the HubSpot trigger. Choose the app and event. This time it will be CompanyCam, and we'll choose new project as the trigger event. Sign in with your account, and then test the trigger. Pretty explanatory there. And then this next step is a very important one, and it's extract the object ID from the CompanyCam name. So this app is an app developed by Zapier, and they call it Formatter. And if you go to click on this and search for the app, it's usually here on the side, Format or Formatter, they call it, kind of both of them. And it's very useful to help format data so that it's useful in subsequent actions. For this action event, we're going to use text, continue forward, and split text is going to be the transform option that we're going to pick here. You'll just click on there, scroll down, or you can search for it up here, choose split text, and the input is going to be the CompanyCam name. And so it has the name and that ID right there. And the last important thing is the segment index, and what that will be is last. So what you will choose for that. And what this essentially does is it breaks down that project name into parts. Each word is a value, and the last value is what we're looking for here. So that deal ID is what it will be. So from there, you get how this goes. Go retest and review, or retest and continue, and it will move you forward in that. The next one is find a deal in HubSpot, and this is as a check for if there are projects that are created in CompanyCam. They're not started in HubSpot like this workflow would be. So if it's started in CompanyCam, it's not going to have a deal ID at the end, and the Zap will be confused, and it may shut down your Zap. So we're going to find the deal in HubSpot and just check and make sure that there is in fact a deal that we can send this CompanyCam link to. So again, sign into choose HubSpot. We're going to choose Find Deal. And that's down here at the bottom. There's usually a bunch of search options right here, and it's the first one of the searches. And then continue. Sign in. Choose your HubSpot account that you've already signed into. And then to set up the action, we're going to choose deal information and then deal ID. That's what you'll look for in the first search property name. And then the first search property value is going to be the output of this step right here where we extracted that ID. So if you click on the field, then go to extract and then choose output. That's how you get that data populated there. So that's it for that step. We'll find that correct deal for that part of it, and then we will, if it isn't there, then the Zap will not continue on. If it is, we will be able to continue on with the Zap. So the final one is to, again, find HubSpot, then go create an engagement. A note is a type of engagement in HubSpot, so that's why you'll choose that. Choose the HubSpot account, and we will choose halt the task if any associations error occurs. If there are any errors, it will be halted. And here's where we choose the engagement type. It will be a note. And then this final part right here, the note body, is important. There are two ways you can approach this. For me, I like it to look really clean. And so I've made an HTML hyperlink that will just be displayed as CompanyCam project within that note, and as we saw earlier. And one simple way to do this, if you don't want to use this example Zap, or if you don't want to copy and paste that, is that you can go simply to new project in CompanyCam, and there is a project URL that is there that you can use. And that's a simple way to do this if you don't want to mess with the other stuff and don't mind a long link being in that note. So that should be about it for that. You'll test the action. If it's successful, then you will turn the Zap on. It'll prompt you to turn the Zap on, and that should be it. The entire workflow should be created now. So once both of those are turned on, you can go ahead and create another test demo, and pretty quickly you will be able to see, like just happened with the one I created earlier, that the CompanyCam project was created. The link to that was created, and if we click on that, it will bring us to the correct CompanyCam project. So again, you'll know you'll have all your photos within context of HubSpot, and it'll keep your team all on the same page. If you'd like to use these examples, I will use this share link. I'll share this with you and put that link in the description below. So you can start there and tailor this to your own workflow or however you need it in your HubSpot integration. Let us know if you have any questions, and have a great day.